Lift up your heads to the rising sun, Bahamaland. March on to glory, your bright banners waving high.
A force to be reckoned with.
A force to be reckoned with.
Good morning, sisters and brothers. We built a powerful spirit of solidarity this week, and we are now beginning our final day of this amazing 56th convention.
As we closed out our 56th quadrennial convention, ILA delegates turned their attention to electing the leadership of our great union.
I stand before you with great pride and privilege to nominate a true legend in our industry. My father, Harold J. Daggett. It's not just his technical expertise and leadership qualities that set my father apart. It is his unwavering dedication to the values that our association stands for: fairness, solidarity, and the pursuit of justice.
He goes with his gut and his instinct. He is a bold leader. He is courageous. He is fearless. And yes, he is definitely a presence in any room he sits in.
This is the greatest leadership this union has ever had and ever will have.
I love him more than anybody. And I also second the nomination.
It gives me great pleasure to cast the unanimous vote of the convention for the election of Harold J. Daggett as president of the ILA.
I would like to thank my son John and Dennis for their hard work they have done for the ILA. And I promise I will work hard for everybody in this union, and I will fight hard for the up-and-coming contract, and we're going to get it going, I promise you that. I love you all. Thank you so much for electing me president. Thank you.
It is my utmost honor to nominate none other than Mr. Dennis A. Daggett as Executive Vice President of the greatest labor union in the world, the International Longshoremen's Association.
I'm proud to second this nomination. Because of your leadership and your track record of success, you have given people the drive to outperform themselves. I, for one, am living proof of that.
In my mind, there's no doubt he is truly a force to be reckoned with.
It gives me great pleasure to cast the unanimous vote of the convention for the election of Dennis Daggett as Executive Vice President of the ILA.
I hope this week, when you heard me speak, you heard my passion and my fire and my absolute love for this union. We have so much work ahead of us that we're going to do, and with you guys, shoulder to shoulder with me, nothing is impossible. I look at myself as a servant, and I'm proud to serve this membership. Thank you so much to each and every one of you.
He's an ILA icon. His quality of honesty, integrity, and duty to his office, Stevie possesses abundance that makes him the obvious and best choice to lead our ILA union as the International Secretary-Treasurer.
I stand before you to second the nomination of somebody who could be summed up in a few words. Stevie's my friend. Stevie's your friend.
I respect what you do, how you do it, and sure enough, a good friend. So I stand to also second the motion to someone that has been just a giant in the ILA.
You're a mentor to everybody on this stage. You've helped everybody get to where they are today.
It gives me great pleasure to cast the unanimous vote of the convention for the election of Stephen Knott as Secretary-Treasurer of the ILA.
You guys up here are my family. I love all of you. I can't thank you all enough for having the faith in me. Thank you.
Oh. It's a great honor that I stand here today to place in the nomination. He's my dear friend, Wilbur Rowell. He's a man that walks softly but carries a big stick. A man that doesn't say much, but when he says something, everybody listens.
No one person can do a job. You got to have a team. And I can't think of anyone better to have on your team than Wilbur Rowell. So I'm honored to second this nomination.
I know him. I know where his heart at, and I know what he believes in when it comes to the working men and women of the ILA.
It gives me great pleasure to cast the unanimous vote of the convention for the election of Wilbur Rowell as General Vice President.
I would like to recognize my local because you're the reason I'm here. Well, I stand before you today to thanking you for allowing me to hit the Powerball, the ILA Powerball. I am so proud to be the first black man to hold this position.
So it's my honor to nominate my father, my hero, and my greatest influence in my life, John D. Baker, for General Organizer.
He has served with dignity, respect, and honor. I am proud to second the nomination for John D. Baker as General Organizer.
It gives me great pleasure to cast the unanimous vote of the convention for the election of John D. Baker as General Organizer.
I want to say thank you, Harold, from the bottom of my heart for not mentioning my name when you mentioned Clyde and Benny going upstairs. Because I do plan on staying here to watch these young labor leaders run this great union of ours.
Delegates then unanimously returned Jim Paler and Alan Robb to the position of Assistant General Organizer.
I want to thank President Daggett because I mean what I want to say. I enjoy being on this team, and I appreciate your support.
If you're in this ILA, support the leaders that are in office. Believe in this democracy. Stop complaining and start campaigning.
I'm honored to nominate a man who's been on the waterfront for over 60 years, Benny Holland, as Executive Vice President of Meredith for another 4-year term.
You have an impeccable reputation and a ton of knowledge. I am blessed to have you as a mentor and a friend.
What a great union and what a great job we have and what a great industry we're in. And it's up to us to protect this industry, not just for us in this room, but for the people we represent back at home.
And your election of international vice presidents went to
Raymond Sierra, Captain William Yockey, Thomas M. Little, Virgil Maldonado, Patrick Murphy, John D. Baker, Jr., William Ash, Jr., Herbert Hall, Scott Cowan, Bernard O'Donnell, Frank Augusta, and Peter Clark.
Clyde Fitzgerald, James O. Campbell, Kenneth Rowley, Willie Seymour, Vincent Cameron, Kerry Scott, Luis Gonzalez, and Bill Williams.
I now cast the unanimous vote of the convention for Carlos Sanchez Ortiz, Cajito, ILA Vice President. I now cast the unanimous vote of the convention for William Hennessy as ILA Vice President.
I do solemnly promise. On my honor.
And that concludes ILA's 56th Quadrennial Convention.
Everywhere we go!
It's been a powerful week for a powerful union. Until we gather in 2027, let's make sure the ILA stays
a force to be reckoned with.